All right, quick video. I'm going to be trying to do some DIY pool jets. I opened my pool, or went to open my pool. I drained it this year and cleaned it all out and everything. And my jets were looking a little bit worse for wear. You can see there's some cracks in there, whatnot. I did a little bit of pricing on Leslie's at Leslie's Pool Supply, and they go for about $8 a piece, something like that. Well, I was just going to go buy them, and the store hadn't opened yet because it's Sunday. So I was like, well, I'll just go check Home Depot, and Home Depot didn't have pool jets. So I decided, let's check the plumbing section and see if we can make them. So what I'm coming up with here is I found these trap adapters with washer and plastic nut, and basically it's the same thread as the jet. It's 1.5 inch, and basically I'm just going to take this washer off. I'm not going to use that. And I've got these guys here, this cap, and I'll just put that on there like so, and drill a hole in here. It's going to be about a 1/2 inch hole, because that's about what my jet was here. The obvious disadvantage to this is it's not directional like the jet is. However, with this curved top, I'm going to drill the hole probably off to one side, and then however I put it in, I can direct the water that way. It does stick out a little farther, but that's really not something I'm really worried about. If it sticks out too far, I'm going to cut this off to where the threads are about the same depth as the threads on the original jet, which you can see isn't that much different, so should be good. But here's my receipt from Home Depot, and you can see that the caps are $1.14 a piece, and it's $1.78 a piece for the trap adapters. So it makes them just about $3 a piece for these if they work out. I did not include the price of the glue. I had the glue already from our previous project, and so it's not going to use that much glue. The only thing I got to glue is these right here. So I'm estimating about $3 a piece instead of $8. So I got total for the fittings. I have a military discount, was $15.77 with tax. It was $17.30. So actually less than $3 for each jet. So I'll go ahead and get started. All my parts laid out here, and mostly because I'm kind of OCD. I told you I was going to offset the hole that I'm drilling so that I could get some direction if I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this spade bit, and I'm going to write it right along the side. This is a 1-inch spade bit, and then I'm going to have a place there to put a little indentation, and then I'm going to take my punch, and there we go. And now I got a nice spot there where I'm going to drill my 1/2 inch hole. Alright, I'm going to drill my first hole here. I want to make sure it's properly positioned. Okay, right about there. We're going to go ahead and turn it on. Alright. Okay, so I got my first hole drilled here. It is offset. Because I used the 1-inch spade bit, I'll do that with the rest of them. That way they'll all be identical, and basically I should be able to rotate it a certain amount to be able to decide which way I want the water flow to go. So we got all our holes drilled, and now we're going to go for the glue up. I'm just going to do one on camera, and the rest of them I'll do offline. So I got my purple primer, and this is orange cement. I haven't seen that yet, but I'm not really a plumber, so. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open up our primer here. And you got to do both surfaces. So prime that. Prime inside here. Put that aside. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. It is orange. Nice. And you also have to cement both surfaces, which I always thought was an incredible waste, but we're going to do it right. Alright. Put it together, twist. Like so. Alright, I'm going to grab a shop towel here and try to clean up the excess because I don't want it to look bad. All right, so that's one of them. That is actually ready for installation into the pool. So we'll do the other 6 and then we'll go to the pool to install them. So we're all glued up. I'm going to go out to the pool. If I really cared, I kind of made a mess here with the glue and the primer. If I cared, I could take all that off, but I don't really care that much about it, so no big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and vinyl tape these. I don't think I need to, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, hey Bazooka, what's going on, buddy? No, you can't have that. So, the old jets were kind of hard to remove. So that's the only reason why I'm putting this vinyl tape on, just to help keep the threads clean. A little bit of a seal too, maybe. All right, I'm going to go ahead and install one, and then the rest of them I'll just do off camera, and we'll check out the results afterward. Alright, so it looks like I can direct these any way I want. It's getting snug now. I kind of want this one pointing over that way because that's where my skimmer basket is. So, about right there ought to do it. And I think I like how that looks. So, once the pool gets all the way filled up, we'll go ahead and do an op test and see how well they work. Alright, so we got all the jets installed. There's 6 of them on this pool. There's 2 over there and 2 more over there than the 2 that we originally had. So we'll go ahead and turn it on and see how they work. A little bit of air in the system. Alright, I like that a lot. I think that's going to work really well. That's my accessory port over here for my booster pump and whatnot. Yeah, I know I still got to do a bunch of weeding around here. Haven't got there yet. But, yeah, I think that's going to work really well. There's $3 a piece, basically, is what we paid for these jets. So we'll try them out. It was a little bit difficult getting them direction, pointing at them without getting in the pool. I think when I get it filled up and actually start swimming in the pool, I can go in there and actually tighten them, because you can see like the bottom one right there is kind of pointing up, and I would want it pointing over like the top one. So once I get in there, I can have more leverage to turn those and point them the direction that I want. But so far it's working pretty good. I was able to get those 4 just the way I want them. So that's it. Hopefully they work out great.